Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome to another episode of the Igloo Cinema, and in this episode we are reviewing The Maze Runner, starring a bunch of people who I don't know their names. So yeah, that's great. So if you don't know, Maze Runner is about a bunch of kids who wake up in a maze and they have to get out. If you want to know the actual full synopsis, it's in the description box down below. But yeah, let's get on to the review. Overall, I really like this movie. But I gotta say, I haven't read the books, and from what I've heard, the books are a ton better. They're way better, and the movie made a bunch of changes, as you do. You know, for a movie adaptation, you gotta change a lot of things from the books to make it work. And but overall, like as a movie itself, I really enjoyed it. When it comes to these teen book adaptation movies, there are a lot of, negative connotations attached to them, thanks to Twilight and movies like Immortal Instrument, movies that don't really do so well because they just have this negative connotation and they're really generic. A lot of them are very generic, where you have the teen who's the main character and they have to save the world from this, from this dystopian crap that's going on to it. Divergent, Immortal Instruments, Hunger Games. This movie, it's a dystopian story, like done so many times before. But the difference is, with Hunger Games, the story's just better, the acting is better, and they have stuff that's creative enough to make it different. And unfortunately, Immortal Instruments and movies like Divergent I liked actually, but a lot of people don't, just come off very generic. And I think The Maze Runner comes out different, same as Hunger Games, because the acting is better. The acting is great, actually. I love all the actors, even though I don't remember their names. I recognize some of them, I just don't remember their names. The acting is brilliant. The guy who plays Thomas, great with emotional scenes. I think he's a great young actor, and I think he's in Teen Wolf, which I don't really watch, so I can't really say anything about that. But in this movie, I think he's really good. I think the story is creative enough, unlike Divergent, where it's sort of like Hunger Games, where people are split into different districts, and it just comes off like it's directly copying off Hunger Games. Maze Runner is a bunch of kids who wake up in a maze. Like, they don't even remember who they are, and they have to find a way out. And in that, a lot of other things happen. And I thought that was really good. I've never seen a movie kind of like that in a long time, and I felt like they do it really well. The scenes in the maze are very intense. The maze itself is really creepy, very very great. It looks great. The CGI in this movie is great. The grievers, they're done really well, and just the mystery of what's going on. They do it really well. They don't tell you everything right away, and it's a slow progression. As Thomas knows what's going on, you know what's going on, and the twist, isn't that amazing. But it works. I think it really works. So yeah, about the only thing I don't really like about this movie, I think the action sequences were very sloppy. The camera work. The camera was all over the place. I couldn't see what was going on. It had like Batman Begins syndrome, where like something's going on. Like, I think they're being chased by a griever or something, but like it's like you can't even see it. It's like it's very hard to see. And movies nowadays, that's the norm now. And I just can't go behind that. First Hunger Games, same thing. The camera was shaky as all hell, and this one as well. So I really hope they stop doing that, but I have a feeling they're not going to stop for a while. So that's just what I'm going to have to live with, I guess. But besides that, Some characters could have been a bit better. You know, the girl character, you know, who I heard was very useful in the book, doesn't really do much in this movie. They don't really give her much to do. You know, she could have been introduced in the next movie and really wouldn't have mattered. Because I know she's an integral part of this series, this Maze Runner series. But as for this movie only, not really. She doesn't really do anything. Hopefully she does more stuff in the later movies. And yeah, but overall the characters are really good. I think one of the characters, I don't remember his name. The character who's in opposition of Thomas. I'll put his name right here. I think he was a bit over the top and kind of ridiculous at one point. You know, in the beginning you understand why he doesn't really like Thomas. You know, he's like, oh, he's this new guy and he's breaking all these rules. Like, I really, you know, sympathize with him. I mean, even though the rest of the characters who are like, fuck this guy. Thomas is the main character. We're going to listen to him. You know, I kind of did sympathize with him. But then it came to a point where he just got too ridiculous. Where he just started, like, telling people, oh, Thomas is really bad. You're either my side or their side. You know, which is completely stupid because he's got to realize the gravity of the situation. And I just felt like that was really misdone. I mean, that was really poorly handled. But overall, the character was pretty good. In the beginning, I really stood behind him, but in the end, he just got a little bit too ridiculous. And I also think the ending, the cliffhanger ending, was a little bit corny. They're like, ha ha ha, we're evil and shit. You know, like, I just felt like that could have been, you know, done a lot better. But all those problems aside, overall, I thought the movie was very enjoyable. It's better than I thought it was going to be. You know, I only saw the trailer like once, and it looked interesting. But, you know, I didn't hype myself too much afterwards. So I didn't really expect much. And it was good. It was really good. So, yeah, overall, I really recommend this movie. If you guys, you know, on the false pretenses that, you know, oh, this is another teen movie based on the book. It's like another Twilight, another more instrument. I'm so sick of these movies based on books about dystopian worlds. You might be surprised with Maze Runner. I think you might enjoy it. It's different enough from the other movies that makes it unique, just like Hunger Games. And also, if you read the book, I don't know if you should watch it, because, you know, I have a friend who read the book, who says the book is way better, but he still kind of enjoyed the movie. So, take it like you will, you know, take it how you will. I mean, if you've read the book and you really enjoyed it, go check it out. Take a chance, but you might be a little bit disappointed, is what I'm trying to say. But overall, the movie's still pretty decent, and it is what it is. It's fun for what it is. It's good for what it is. You know, it's not the best movie out there, but, you know, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. I enjoyed myself. So it's time for the rating. I give The Maze Runner an 8 out of 10. Great movie. Just, you know, as a few fallbacks with the action sequences, and some of the characters could have been done a little bit better, and the cliffhanger could have, you know, did a little bit better. But overall, the acting is great. The action is great in terms of the intensity, not the camera work, which I said it was kind of bad. And the maze itself was really good. And just the whole world, the mystery of what's going on is done really well. So, yeah, like I said earlier, I really recommend you guys to check it out. Book reader or not book reader, it's a decent movie. So that's it for my review of Maze Runner. If you guys seen the movie, please give your review down below. Do you like it, dislike it, why or why not? Tell me in the comments. I always love to read them. Also, give suggestions for other movies we should watch for Igloo Cinema. Thank you guys for watching. If you guys like this video, please like it. Like it even more, please favorite it. Like it even more, please share it. Subscribe to the channel for updated content. Also, subscribe to our personal channels. Other stuff there too. And yeah, I'll see you guys on the next Black Couch, Igloo Cinema, or whatever. Peace. I don't know why I did this.